Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video today with Tank Reaper, and we are on World of Tanks console. That's right, boys and girls, and we are covering the French Tier 2 light tank, the R35. And is this tank a really light tank? Well, that's for you guys to decide if you want to know about this tank being a light tank or not. I mean, in my opinions, it doesn't really act like a light tank with the armor, but, well, the armor is just because of its angles and stuff like that, and all the other good stuff. But let's get right into some of the stats and take this tank out into a battle and see what she can do. First off, with standard AP rounds, she gets 34 meters of penetration. APCR, she gets 67 meters of penetration, and HE gets around 24 meters of penetration. Damage is 40 for both the AP and APCR, and 45 for HE. Hit points is 155, max speed is 24 miles per hour. I probably would increase this a little bit more. View range is 314 and concealment 332. This tank was a tech tree tank, so it does get an option of 3 different types of guns. You got the 37mm APX SA-17, the rate of fire is 25.64. The accuracy at 100 meters is 0.49. Damage is 30. Penetration is 29, and you can carry up to 100 shells. We got the next gun, which is the gun I put on here, which actually I think it's the gun I like. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah. Well, not this gun I don't like. Let's put this gun back on there. So this gun right here is, to my opinion, is the better gun. But let's first talk about it. It's the 37mm SA-38. The rate of fire is 20.20. The accuracy at 100 meters is 0.47. We already talked about the damage and penetration, and the ammo compatibility is 100. Actually, that's actually, I guess so. Then the next gun, which is a more of a machine gun, we just showed you, the 25mm Recordia Mil 1934. The rate of fire is 28.99. Accuracy at 100 meters is 0.49. Damage is 27. Penetration is 46. And you can carry up to 150 rounds. I mean, it's a machine gun, so yeah. But the one I like is actually the actual anti-tank gun, for one that gets better damage per minute. And okay, I mean, the machine gun does get better penetration and stuff, but just the actual gun gets better damage once you do pen. My equipment, I put advanced suppression. Tractability is 50%. Damage from falling off of cliffs and stuff, or if you have to drive off something and get to some position, it's 50%. Next one is improved ventilation, crew performance 5%, and then max advanced powertrain, max speed 5%, max horsepower is 5%. I mean, it's always good to keep the tracks up, but I don't know why I put that on there. I think I was meant to put this on there, not this. But we'll keep it on there. I mean, this thing is basically fun. Consumables, first aid, repair, and fire extinguisher. And I carry around 90 rounds of AP, 5 rounds of APCR, and 5 rounds of HE. Never know when you're going to need those. The commander, she only has 3 perks. 6 cents, which lets you know when you get spotted. Rapid loading, 10% increase to gun reload speed, and additional awareness, 6% increase to max V range, which is pretty good, if you ask me. Then the armor. And the armor is probably where you really want to see of this light tank, because sometimes you can bounce off this thing. First off, you get 8 meter thickness, which looks like it's like a gun shield around the gun mantlet. 10 meter thickness, which is the belly of the tank, the gun, and the tracks. Again, tracks acts like space armor, so HE does nothing towards it. 15 meter thickness, which looks like around the turret, and the, like, I don't know what you want to call that, the roof deck of the fighting compartment. 25 meter thickness, which looks like the low plate, the upper plate, the roof of the turret, and actually below the turret too, a little bit, like, a little bit as you can see there. 25 meter thickness, which is the butt of the tank, and 40 meter thickness, which is the front sides of the turret and the little cupola up there and sides of the hull, and plus the little middle bit in the front in between both the lower braces and the upper braces. I think that could be the upper braces. I really don't know. I mean, it looks like the middle bit of it, just like the E100. But yeah. But I think that's going to be enough to talk about this tank in the garage there, guys. I hope we can get a good battle with it. But, you know what? I'll see you guys into a battlefield. I'll see you guys there. So we're back, guys, on Lake Valley. And this was, well, I can't say much without spoiling it too much. So I guess you're just going to have to watch the video to actually understand what I'm talking about. And the sad thing about this game, we're bomb tiered. Yeah. But I mean, we still kind of have a decent enough gun to make it do. And this, I mean, the armor's only tough when you're top tiered. When you're top tiered against other tier 2 tanks. As long as you don't give them your side, you should be fine. Most machine guns won't pin you from the front if you're top tiered in the game. Unless they're throwing gold around, and then maybe they'll have a better chance of actually pinning your armor and stuff like that. I'm looking around, hoping some teammates does come to the town with me, because I was expecting to come to the town. So yeah, we do get some teammates, some light tanks, some medium tanks, only one medium tank, and a tank destroyer, which is a deadly freaking Russian tank destroyer. I think that's the SUA-5I, I think. I could be completely wrong. But somebody's capping. Yeah, I put my tank on auto drive because at the time my controller said it was dying, so I had to put my controller on charge, and as you can see I came back. It didn't take me long. I just had to reach over and grab my controller, my charger from my controller to put it on charge. But we see a light tank, the Locust. I do want to stop here, but I kind of don't. We see him, we fire, but completely miss. Now Locust is keeping going forward. Sorry for that, guys. And I think that Locust died. At the time I wasn't really checking to see if he did die, but we do spot somebody, and I'm like thinking, why am I spotting so much? And then I get hit from the side from machine guns. Yeah, you see this Panzer 1C is not doing much. We do put one shot into him. That shot completely missed, hits the ground. I don't know why he didn't try to come down and finish me. That hit. He's trying to fire somebody else. That bounced. I really don't have no clue how did that bounce. That miss. He's getting to my side. He actually does some damage. He takes out my commander. I think that was my commander. And I brought him back. And I killed that Panzer 1C. As long as I'm facing my frontal armor towards the guy, there's no chance he has in the world to do much damage towards me. Everything is just going to bounce, and because he has a machine gun, it's not going to really be that accurate to hit my weak spots frontally. I mean, I think on the left and right of the side of the gun, that is pretty much a weak spot. We fire at this Stuart, completely miss. I hit his back right there, and I'm looking for a spot, completely bounced right there. Trying to aim for that, that bounced. So I decided to switch to my APCR rounds. We hit him. We actually finished him off. So I decided to switch back to no more AP because I didn't want to spend too much credits down here at this tier. And we do see a Cruiser Mark III. Okay. We do him without fully aimed in. Nice. We see where he's going, so we take him out. The Cruiser Mark III. And there's still somebody in the cap. One tank in the cap. There's still two tanks left. But we do see the other guy. I don't see a good shot, so I go forward. We do get spotted. I'm looking around to see if I see anybody. But nobody's around. I actually hit him and did some damage. He could actually hit me and pen me. That could pretty bounce. He hits me real hard. That means he has a derp gun and he's coming in for the kill. Somebody hits him. Somebody hits him again. He hits me again. takes out 2 of my people and rams me, but he kills himself along with killing me. I was thinking, oh, okay, this is a pretty interesting way to go there, buddy. At first, I thought this video wasn't going to make it to YouTube, but I came second, and I was like, oh, you know what? Fine, we'll throw it on the YouTube. We'll show you guys. Being bomb tiered, you can still do pretty well, even with a tier 2 French light tank. But I'm probably going to call it here, guys. That's going to be the end of the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.